So where do we start? With her coming?
No, it starts off pretty weird. Story starts off with a 60-year-old man waking up on the floor of our bus.
No.
Good morning.
No.
It's 7 a.m. We have another person in our bus today. Jonathan, where are you? Don't hide.
Can you see me?
We watched Lola while we went into a concert, which was awesome. But today,
We're going to Disneyland!
we're going to Disneyland.
So for the normal person, you might think it's kind of weird for a couple 20-something-year-olds to be sleeping in a bus with an older man. But this is different for us. This guy's one of our friends. He is someone who's looking to live in a vehicle himself, and you guys know that we're trying to invite people in that want to experience van life and that want to get a taste for it before they make the leap for themselves.
Right.
So this kind of marked the great people coming and sleeping on our floor for 2 weeks marathon.
Yeah.
And
So
Jonathan was person number one,
he was person number 1. We have 3 more people
flying out to come and hang out with us.
and sleep on our floor, or if they prefer, sleep in a tent outside. The only thing that was keeping us back though was our bus problems. Our ongoing bus problems that I feel like we've been having for the past couple months. So as you guys know, Jordan explained earlier, I'm finally awake. Couple of sips of coffee in me, ready to go.
Is Jonathan filming our vlog?
So, we are actually heading to Disney today with our friend Gabby, and she's gonna be hitching us a ride, her and her 2 little kids, because we're having some bus problems and we're not feeling too good or confident to drive about an hour in this bus right now.
I think we have a blown gasket between the steering arm and
Whatever.
the steering column, something like that. We have some steering problems.
But we do have some really good news, some really exciting news.
Oh.
We are selling candles again. This is what it looks like. So it's actually in a mason jar. This one we got here is winter seasonal themed. Snowflake themed. And we'll call it the snowflake jar. And
look at the top.
look at, guys, we got our logo on top. We had a couple requests last year that we put a logo on it, so
Yes.
smack that baby right on top just for you.
And then on the inside,
On the inside, first of all, it smells delicious. And it's the same scent that we did last year. So it's bergamot, lime, and grapefruit.
That's right.
That combo is just like music to my ears. So you're probably wondering what the heck is in there. And so these flowers are actually the flowers that we use in our necklaces. And the 5 flowers represents the 5 trees that this candle is going to plant.
so for those of you that don't know, we're doing a project in March. We're gonna try to plant 10,000 trees. And this is one of the ways that we're trying to raise some money for it.
Yeah.
So we'll have them linked in the description below. We're waiting for some friends to come pick us up. We're going to Disneyland with the cutest kids. They're 2 little French kids.
Yeah.
And they only speak French. It's
They
the
don't speak
cutest
any
thing.
English. It's so awesome.
You guys will meet them in a minute.
So with this ongoing marathon of people, we had another friend that came out to visit us who's actually from Canada. She came with her 2 kids and they came to Disneyland with us. Adios.
Bye, Jonathan.
Hello.
So we're leaving our bus behind, and Kaylee is with the kids. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
I think the question of the day is who's gonna have more fun at Disneyland? Is it gonna be the kids or the adults?
Oh, I think it's gonna be the adults.
You think so? We'll see how it goes. We didn't really feel comfortable driving the bus because the wheel would go like this much shake as we drove it. The second we hit over 40 miles an hour, the thing was going back and forth.
Yeah.
So some people were giving us messages on YouTube and in emails saying that we could lose control of our steering and just go flying off a cliff.
Right. Yeah, we didn't want to do that.
You guys freak us out sometimes.
Yeah. We actually had a friend who, first of all, we need to thank James because he's the one that hooked us up with these tickets to Disneyland.
And we can never afford that because like $100 a piece,
$120,
$110,
$117.
something like that. Not only did he do that, but he also found a spot for Lola.
Go have fun. Come on, bro. Go have fun. Come on, let's go. And now next stop.
Welcome to Disneyland! We're going to see Finding Nemo.
You want to go into Small World?
Small World.
This is the moment
This is the moment.
that we've been waiting for.
All our lives, baby.
Kenny and I have never been on a roller coaster together.
This is our first roller coaster experience as a couple.
We're going on Space Mountain, and little does she know that I scream like a little girl.
Hey, Jesus. Are you ready for some pirates?
Arr!
So unfortunately, we had to part ways with Disneyland. And we didn't get to stay for the fireworks or the parade because we had to go pick up Lobos at the daycare because they close at 7 p.m.
So we couldn't see the fireworks, couldn't see the parade.
Which is fine, it's all good. It wasn't the full Disney experience, but it was full enough for me.
And then we got back to our bus, our broken bus in Venice, and there's nothing that feels like living in a bus that's mostly immobile.
Yeah.
And the next day we had to try and fix it because not being able to drive your home around, especially in California, is really bad.
Yeah.
Because you need to kind of like always be moving around because you'll get kicked out of spots.
Or you have to pay a lot of money for parking.
Yeah. So we had to be able to be mobile.
Yeah.
And we also have some huge adventures planned over this next week.
Totally.
So we started driving around. And we went from one mechanic to the next. And then they told us to go to another one. And they told us to go to another one. And our fourth mechanic, we finally pulled in to this massive truck dealership for semi-trucks. And they said, we probably can't help you today.
Of course, just our luck.
But we said, we'll leave it here parked. If you get a second, just take a look at it because I couldn't figure out what the problem was.
Right.
So we sat there in the lobby. Lola was sitting there with us. She was so bored. She was like looking around. She wanted to go outside.
So while we were waiting around in the waiting room there, we decided to launch a new feature on our website. And do you want to explain what it is?
It's a big chat room
Yeah.
for everyone to chat.
Come together.
It's like AIM. I remember back in the day, like the chat rooms and AIM.
Yeah. And you have your own screen name, all that good fun stuff.
Yeah, so we made a chat room, put it up on our website, so it's just like this big discussion about van life.
Yeah. And
Okay.
anybody can hop on. You can sign up for free.
We're gonna be on there a bunch. We're gonna be on there every day. So if
Yeah.
you want to come talk to us, hop on our chat room. It's at vanlifetours.com. There's also a link in the description.
So after about 5 hours of waiting around, we finally got the diagnostic of what was wrong with the bus.
It was the best news that we ever could have gotten. We thought we were gonna go in there and spend like $1,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we got out of there spending $120.
120
Which was a
bucks.
rip-off. They ripped us off so bad.
No.
Because it was so minor.
So basically what it was the front left tire was warped. So when we bought the tire, it must have been slightly warped already. And then,
Or we messed it up while we drove to Alaska.
Yeah, we could have very well done that as well. So it just kept getting worse and worse. And again, like Jordan said, we thought it was going to be this like huge, serious issue. Ended up just being a tire swap. So they just grabbed one of the tires from the back dually, switched it with those, and then we were good to go.
So we can't drive on this forever. We're gonna
No.
need to get all new tires before we go down to Mexico and Belize.
Yeah, just a temporary fix because it was the cheapest, quickest way to deal with the problem.
Yeah, so they slapped it on the back, put the better tires up front.
Yeah.
We're on our way. But they charged us $120.
Hey,
I was
better
like,
than
oh,
1,000.
I was looking, I was like, no.
Better than 1,000.
Yeah, you're right.
So here we are. back in our bus, hanging out down in Santa Monica. We got some friends flying in tomorrow, and we have a lot of adventures coming our way and your way very soon.
We're super excited to get out of the city. We've been stuck doing the city life for a little bit, just trying to get this bus fixed.
Yeah.
But now, for the moment, everything's working properly.
Yeah.
So we're heading east, I think. Maybe northeast.
Mm-hmm.
And
We're not going to tell you where yet. It's a surprise.
We don't even really know where we're going yet. But wherever we go,
we're taking you guys with us.
We'll bring you with us.
So
we're going to hop in bed. Lola's already passed out over here on our pillow. She's snoring.
Yeah, talking in her sleep.
We're going to go to bed.
We love you guys.
And we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Peace out.